What a time to be alive.
I feel like we've been busy as fuck. Everybody been moving.
Summertime, man.
Yeah, I guess. Is that it?
I think, well, for me, I'd make a lot of money in the summer. Let me know. Are we recording?
I think we are. Can I say on that note? I won't even. On that note.
I was hoping we were not.
Damn.
I don't mean I make a lot of money in the summer. What I mean to say is.
How do you make that money?
Yeah, like, what do you do in the summer, Sherayla?
Just curious.
Actually.
We all, the people want to
Turn
know.
this music down. What do you do in the summer, Sherayla?
What I do in the summer, there are lots of events that I host as your favorite host's favorite host. There are events that I sing at. It's really a blessing to have the gifts and talents that I've been able to cultivate in this wonderful city of Kansas City.
Very, very, very professional. That's like why we asked you here.
And then I'll be on Independence Ave too. So
All
catch me if you
right,
can.
turn up. I mean, it's still up. But yes, that is beautiful. Big Boozy, how you feeling, man? You on the phone, just doing business, add to the calendar?
Hey, man, I'm just making this post, but yeah, we about to go see Big Fish this week, man. Y'all want to go?
Big
Big
Fish?
Fish.
Yeah, it's in Kansas City, Kansas.
What?
What is it?
What?
I was just pointing it out, man. They just asked me to slide.
What are you talking about? We don't know
it's
what the
a
Big
restaurant
Fish-
called The Big Fish.
Okay.
They
Oh,
sell
it's a
fish. It's in Kansas City, Kansas. Chef Jay just called me, and he's like, hey, man, I want you to slide. I know the owners. And I'm like, yeah, the pod is welcome to come if y'all want to slide.
Okay.
Man.
Well, thank you for the invitation. Look at me Googling real quick.
Yeah.
Tell
Tell me about them Googles. 'cause
It's a
I-
casual restaurant specializing in seafood dishes, including catfish, orange roughy, and basa.
Saying gang, gang,
My
man.
cousin loves Basa Paws.
I love the
How was
pie,
that a
man.
pause?
I don't know. It felt wrong to say.
Love the pie. I want my gang to slide with me. You feel me, man? But,
We might be in there.
but you know, I'm great, Dutch.
It's good.
Great.
How are you?
I'm great. I've been doing good.
You look good, man.
Thank you.
Your pockets look a little heavy.
Oh,
Nah.
Do you get money in the summer too?
I like how you said too.
Onlytoes.com.
I like.
You've been dorking lately.
I have been working. You know what? The evidence is out there that the working by me.
The dorking is working. The dorking is
The
working.
dorking is working.
Hashtag.
That might be my sex playlist now.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna call my sex playlist Dworking.
DJ
dorking
Dirty
is working.
presents
Yeah.
Dworking.
Dirty 06.
The
DJ
Dwork.
Dirty 06 presents the Dwork playlist.
Getting the Dwork.
Getting the Dwork.
And on that note, giving you the Dwork.
It is.
It is your boy. More Dutch Young, a.k.a. Lord Vibes, a.k.a. Mr. Bitches with No Bitches, a.k.a. Dutchy the DJ, a.k.a. Hits and your bitch in the street.
Oh, man, it's getting better and better every time, man. And y'all know what it is, man. It's the epitome. Hennessy Okage, Mr. Nerdy Niggas Trap 2. And some of y'all really might know me as the Hood Dude Food Reviews, but my new name is my favorite. Mr. Unimpressed is in the building.
Oh my
Holy
God.
moly, holy
From
moly.
last-
Mr. Unimpressed
It's true.
has arrived.
It's true.
But can I say that I'm impressed
All
today?
right. We'll figure out how impressed you are. Sing Rayla, go ahead and do your thing, mama.
It's your girl, Sherayla, a.k.a. Sing Rayla, because when I sing, they say, Sing Rayla, a.k.a. your favorite host's favorite host, a.k.a.
Go ahead. You want me to say it for you?
Voluptuous Little Biscuit.
You gonna leave the thick mama out? You gonna leave the thick mama out?
a.k.a. Thick Mama Rayla, your favorite MILF. What's up?
Was that new? Was that new?
That
was a new addition.
that was based on some other shit. That was based
I
on
was
some
like,
other shit.
what? Did I miss the cue? Because that was a. I feel like we should have got a. We should got a. Hey!
And last but not least, we behind the boards. We got Mellow Mouse, aka the lesbian for P. He a lesbian.
Don't he got a new title too?
What's going on?
Oh yeah, the Podfather, of course, man.
yes.
You already know it's the Podfather, and we are the Rhythm Brunch podcast, man. How so? Everybody's doing good. Everybody's been busy.
Blessed.
Everybody's been outside.
Lots of vitamin D from the sun.
Word. I mean, here you go. Here you go. Here you go, milfing around again. Just milfing
You know,
around.
Mr. Rayla, I hear you got some
supplements. What is happening today?
I hear you got
Can we have
some,
a regular
I
Sunday?
hear you got some supplements.
Can we have a regular Sunday, please?
This is regular.
And I also want to know about the supplements.
That's my playlist new name.
The supplements.
Vitamin D supplement.
Yeah, the supplement. That's fire. That's fire. Well, fuck. Let's get into some music before I forget.
Before we run away.
Oh, I'd love to start.
You want to start?
Look
All
at you.
right,
That's
hold on.
2 weeks in a row.
to start.
Talk about your song while I pull it up, please.
Oh man, you can let it play from the beginning because the vibe is undeniable. Man, it's like two white dudes and a black man, and I was like, I did not know that the white dudes was gonna have that soul like that on this joint. You know, as soon as it come on, I said, you see what I'm saying? You said, ooh.
Who you got? So this is Flower Moon by Duran Jones and the Indications.
Don't that do something to you?
Nah,
Don't that do something to you? You know what I'm saying?
That's
It
ready
feels
for
like
summer right
summertime.
there.
I feel like
Jinx.
I feel like that could be track one on the work playlist, man.
Oh well, where I mean, I
don't know about
that.
that.
Had to be like a sunny, like a
Sitting in the like having a picnic in the park.
yeah.
And then like rolling one, and you just like in the park. And you just
that's
press
chilling
play
to
on
have a
that.
conversation.
All right, maybe I just worked at different things.
Apparently.
And
You know what I'm saying?
Sing Rayla, what you got on your supplement playlist?
Oh, you know what? This is definitely not on my supplement playlist.
Okay, all right.
I added this song to my kids' morning playlist. They have a playlist that they wake up to. And so this is a good friend of mine, Shady K. She is from KCK. She lives in Atlanta. She's been in LA, Atlanta. She's had record deals, and she's just a really multi-hyphenate, talented mother and wife and a beautiful person, and all of her songs are really inspirational and uplifting, and this is no different. And I would like this queued up to 44 seconds, please.
Okay, single?
So we can. Yeah, this is a single.
Oh, okay. I was asking if she was. This
No,
is
she's a mother and wife, as mentioned.
All right. Mother and wife, Sada K.
beautiful.
This is
Mother and wife?
Space.
Sister wife?
I can't ignore the fact that I'm here, despite all my fears. I'm so glad I didn't drown in my tears. I hope, I pray, don't know no other way. Reminding myself, take it day by day. Cause they say it shines after heavy rain. I wanna mean it when I say that I'm okay. Let the sunrise ease all the pain and make room, cause there's so much to gain, yeah. Give me space, let me catch my breath. Feeling pressure to ease the stress. Round and round, back and forth I go. Finding pieces to heal my soul. Give me space, let me catch my breath. It's a lie, but I still feel blessed. Round and round, back and forth I go. I wouldn't work, yeah, to heal and grow. There are moments in my life that feel like a blur. Despite all the hurt, I know I'm still hurt. Some things may have changed, but I know I'm still true to every single thing that makes me do what I do. So let me just say, humbly I pray, whatever you do, if you find your way to peace, love, joy, and light. Promise I'm living proof it's worth it to fight. Cause they say it shines after heavy rain.
Okay, Sada K.
Sada K.
Sada K. Oh, yeah, that was
I'm
that
just
was
used
nice.
to too much
That
Sada
was
Baby.
Yeah,
That was smooth.
yeah, that's exactly why.
That was smooth. Sada K. That was Space. Definitely sounds like she invests in her music and
You said that's
yeah.
from here?
Yeah, she's from KCK.
I think I know her, yeah.
Yeah, you probably do.
Can I say?
Her brothers Ryan and Justin Leon. He's a comedian.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know if she did it on purpose, but all I hear is Sada Te.
Sada Te. Hey, Sada Te.
All I hear is Sada Te. You feel me? Sada K.
Sada Te.
So I'm like,
But it's Sada. That would make it better.
So what you're
not
doing is wrong.
Sada.
So you're wrong from the beginning.
I've been wrong.
Yeah, you've been
But that's all
wrong.
I can
But that's
hear.
still all you
And
can
you're
hear.
continuing
Have
the
you
wrong.
heard of Sada
It just
K?
continues
that's
to
gonna
get worse.
Sada, go ahead and change your name to Sada K.
Don't,
Apparently,
please don't do it because
It
this
rhymes,
nigga was
Sada
wrong.
K.
I've been wrong. I never said
Anyway.
I was right. I just said all I hear.
Anyway, can I do my song?
We
No.
would love it.
All right, my song.
Good money, baby.
My song. I just thought about this artist just because. I mean, honestly, I miss him. Pause. I haven't heard
How's that a
from him.
pause?
It's just it is what it is.
You can't miss niggas now?
You can, just not in public. But I definitely miss this man. Pause again. Fabo.
Man.
Fabo.
Yes,
I mean,
Lord.
what an artist. I think I remember us in 2023 when that album came out.
Album of the year.
Flawless album. Flawless. Are you
bad
familiar
boy.
with Fabo?
I'm not.
Okay.
Only
okay.
lifestyles on camera. That's
Oh
the only
yeah,
Fabo
nah,
I
That
know.
laugh and tap
That's what got us to him. That's like,
Okay.
I was like, oh, your name is Fabo?
You're
We
right.
gotta fuck with this
Fabo.
nigga. He spells it with a PH, all caps, PHABO. Incredible artist, but this is just one of his songs, LNF.
I love this song.
Little niggas.
Little niggas free.
Free.
Flew to Baltimore to see my baby. To Maryland, we had at Phillies. Took the quickest route and missed the main streets. You drive me crazy, insanely on my phone. Went to CVS to get your favorite type. Showed you latest, telling me what I wanna hear. Body your anklet by my ear. Taking a risk, hitting you. What we gon' get into? Got a cognac brown leather coat, like Jaheim in 2002. Licking my lips, thinking of licking you. Beat it up, stick and move. Adios. Too much money that I should be getting to. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. L-I-C-K-I-N-G, your body in my wheel. Figure you in traffic while we slide into my crib. Yeah, yeah. F-U-C-K-I-N-G, like ain't nobody home. Heavy missionary, try to nail you to the floor. Yeah.
Or, oh my Lord.
Yeah.
Fabo be, he be talking a little aggressive.
He be
Tryna
talking
nail you
Fabo
to the floor.
Fabo's one of them. You add him to the playlist for sure.
What's that song? Jelly? Is it Jelly? When he talk about the he wanna smash her under the blue light belly.
Oh man.
All right, so that song is not on the album, but his last album was "Don't Get Too Cozy," and that was in 2023. I highly recommend. If you thought that was smooth, yo,
Yeah.
I mean the nigga's pen is incredible.
I'ma
The
check it out.
vibes is incredible. You can if you can't tell that he doesn't write for people.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna want him to. I'm like, oh man, I want him to. That's what we were talking about when we listened to this album. Oh man, if he worked with Usher, oh my god,
It would
if
be
he-
crazy.
that-
Do
it's
you
like
know
that.
if he's right? You said you miss him. He hasn't released a project in how long? man?
So his last album was 2023, and like I said, I missed
maybe
him, and I
he's
was looking him
working.
up, and I just haven't seen anything.
Nothing on his socials?
No. So yeah,
He dropped a couple
hopefully he's just
singles
working.
last year.
Yeah,
Oh, did he?
Yeah, a couple singles here and there. He's been on a couple features, but no real
Nothing
efforts,
substantial.
no
Okay.
EP efforts or anything like that. So yes, Fabo, we miss you. Please come out with some new shit. We ready?
We
ready.
miss you.
Okay, that feels good. All right.
Talking to you, babe.
What the fuck else is going on? So I mean, what's going on in everyone's zeitgeist? How are we feeling?
You know, life is good, man.
Okay.
Life is good.
Who
bro.
you? I want to hear you like talk nice about somebody.
Ooh.
Okay.
I want you to be nice today.
Wow.
Well, that's the stretch for him.
You know, I will. We got something to talk about later, and I have a lot of nice things to say.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay. We can save it for later.
What about me? You asked me.
What about you?
I ain't got nothing.
Yeah.
No, wait. I do. I have a nice thing to say.
Okay.
Um, I met my half sister last weekend on Memorial Day weekend.
Oh, my goodness.
Like literally met. Like oh, we met. Like no, we never knew each other. We got our DNA confirmed that we have the same father, and I got to meet her on Memorial Day weekend. And
Let's
it was,
go.
Damn, did
so
y'all
much
kick it? Y'all
love.
just
Well,
smoke?
her son. No, she is a Jehovah's Witness. So she ain't doing
hey,
that.
man. You
Did
know.
she have on like a full, like all her skin covered?
That is not Jehovah's Witness.
That's
I
not
was,
Jehovah's
I was
Witness.
definitely just talking stuff.
Not Jehovah's Witness.
I was just talking stuff.
A burqa. No, she her son got married. My nephew, he got married in St. Louis, and we met in St. Louis. She lives in California, and we met in St. Louis at a wedding. I mean, it was just. It's such a lovely weekend. My
So you got
kids
y'all
were
look
with
alike?
me.
Yeah, drank together. Then.
We did.
Okay,
we
all
did. We did
right.
share a
Yeah.
drink.
Y'all look alike.
No,
She married?
she is.
Okay.
All right.
First of all,
You got to get the important things out the way.
Like, no,
Get
we
the
don't look
important
alike.
things out the way.
no. But that's a good. That's a
Man.
wonderful, just soul enriching thing. That I know that sometimes people are apprehensive about meeting their family
Sure.
members, and I understand because she could have been a total bitch, but she was just as lovely and kind and sweet in person as she has been virtually. So
Peace and love to Sharella's half
thank
sister.
you. Yes.
Yes,
Hi,
peace
Lee
and
April.
love.
I love you.
You say Lee April?
Yes.
What you doing over there?
Ain't no
What
telling.
you
Ain't no telling. He just
what you
nodded
just
with a
do?
sword.
What you just do over there? I mean, because it's like three things. It's like one. I'm looking
I
her
mean,
up.
Sharella knows that I have this particular affinity for this type of situation. She knows. And I heard Lee April and just immediately just thought, that's my type of name.
You know what?
Shout out to Lee April. And speaking of months, don't hate on the segue. I'm working on my segues.
It
all
was
right?
great.
Can I work on my
Speaking
segues?
Months.
Perfect.
Months.
Speaking Lee April, Lee September. And what's dropping in Lee August is Tiana Taylor's visual album. Have
My
you guys
birthday month.
seen that?
My birthday month.
Have you looked at the
I've seen some clips.
what do you feel about it, first of all?
I had to have Chuck.
Half chub. Okay, yes.
Me too.
Okay, because, all right, so here's the thing.
She fine as hell. She do got a strong jawline though.
She looks better the older she gets. To me, she looks more feminine or something.
She's aging gracefully,
Yeah.
and,
Maybe she-
and like she takes care of herself. Of course, you know that money shit is incredible. She has time to
She's
fucking work
beautiful.
on that
It's just
body.
her chin. It's just her chin.
Yeah, of course. I mean, nigga, it is what it is.
She look like she got a Clarissa Shields chin.
I mean, but
Don't talk about
you would
Clarissa.
you would
I
want
love
to suck
Clarissa.
her
She
chin.
just got a strong chin.
You
She
would
could take
suck
a
her
punch.
chin
She can.
and throw.
Literally
But she
can.
can throw me
And
better.
throw, and throw. She got the guns too. But,
TT look like she could do it too.
I mean, you talking all that shit though. Like,
Oh,
you
no,
would
no,
We
suck her
haven't
she's-
even
chin.
said her real
she's
name.
fine.
We just keep calling her TT.
She's fine. 10 out of 10.
Oh, yeah, Tiana
said-
Taylor, yes.
Just said she got a strong chin. I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that. No, like, I'm not gonna holler at Tiana Taylor. Like I'm in there. Like what's up? We can have strong chins together.
We can't see
I'd
your
suck her
chin.
chin. I'd
It's strong.
suck her chin.
I got a whole booty on there.
So, I mean, are you excited for the music though? You always talking about how these women look. Jesus Christ.
Sorry,
Look at you.
Sorry.
You're turning into a feminist. Wait, are you both feminists?
we're definitely feminists.
Okay, go ahead.
First of all, we've been missing her.
Yeah.
You know, she came out like maybe last year, kind of rehashing some stuff. That just kind of made me mad because there really wasn't any new
It was
music on
teases
it.
and
was
shit
just
like that. You
yeah,
know,
just a
shit
little-
that
just-
Solange be doing shit like that.
you know, I mean, I get it, but I'm like, I'm ready. She had the album when she had the long neck, you know what I'm saying? Like the model
Yep,
on
yep,
the model
yep,
cover on there. Incredible album.
Fire.
And I was just so happy she finally got away from Kanye West and you know, all the trouble over there. Even though that album that she dropped on Kanye's stuff was fire. Fire. But just the mismanagement and them, like her being held back. I'm happy she's finally on her own. She's really one of those talents. And what I'm most impressed about is how amazing she is behind the directorial chair.
Oh yeah.
You know, have y'all guys watched the Aunties thing that she does?
Yeah.
With all the live singers and stuff like that?
Right.
You know, and those are
watched
always
hers.
productions, you know what I'm saying? She did one for Ari. It was really great.
Right.
So, you know, she's just a very impactful person and she does a lot of behind the scenes work. She doesn't have to necessarily be the star. So
full artist.
seeing her in that light again excites me because she's really like a gem.
Especially
And
for
we
her
need-
own art too. Yeah.
Boy, we need more. Need more, man. I
It
could
takes
never
a lot for people to pour out that way, and she's in like 4 movies. coming out.
I understand. I'm not
Like-
mad. I'm excited.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm not to discount that, oh, we've missed her, but I'm like, she has been busy. She's trying to make that money since her divorce. Baby, I understand. You got to get that money. It takes a toll on you. You got to be busy. You got to make the money. You got to take care of your babies, all of that. So
A lot of hats.
it's a lot of hats.
And even in her job, she's wearing all the hats. I mean, you're being you're not only are you in front of the camera, you're behind it. You're producing it. You're writing it. It's a lot of hats. That's what I'm really most excited for. Is just because it's a visual album.
It made Aaron Pierre enemy number one.
Ooh, baby, let me tell you something about Mufasa, okay?
You got the floor, Sherelle. Go ahead.
I hope and pray to God, ever since I saw them together, ever since the rumor started that they were dating, that they are really having coitus. I really hope. I hope that he is bending her over. I hope he is hitting it from the back. I hope that he is licking down her body. I hope he is doing every single thing. I hope he put it in and take it out and lick it. I hope he do it all.
That's in the book.
I hope he do it all
is
to
the book.
that woman because she deserves it. And they both beautiful people. Oh,
Yeah, they're gonna be beautiful in the visual. How do you feel about her new project coming out?
I'm still not done thinking about her and Aaron
You're
Pierre,
not.
That's what gave me the half
you out,
chub,
but you
to
are
be
still
honest.
She said,
You are still.
I'm still there. I was
Little
like,
chub.
oh my
y'all
God.
remember when she came out with that video with Kalani?
Oh my God. Yes.
Steaming.
Yes.
Steaming. I was like,
Yes.
I usually don't be feeling this way watching these kind of music videos. This real seductive.
You
This
get,
real seductive.
get a little wet over there.
Yeah.
Get a little,
Shit. We was
this nigga
soaked.
getting wet.
We was soaked, brother.
Had to
Had to change the page.
Hold
We was
on.
outside, boy. TT gets it.
Listen, she
gets
does.
sexy, man.
Absolutely.
I'm not a fan of the pantsuit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But I get
Fashion.
it.
Fashion.
You know, her and Janelle Monáe be on that. You know.
Yeah, for
you
sure,
know,
for
I
sure.
get it.
When
It's
you
not
got
my
a
thing.
body, you ain't got to flaunt it all the time.
That's
Well,
it.
I'm not tripping about that.
I mean,
it's just
I
the
think that's why.
pantsuit. You know, they're all tall and creased and
Tall. You're tall.
I'm saying like the
You're tall.
pantsuit.
How
The
dare you?
pantsuits are tall, not
They
her.
are tall.
The pantsuits are tall.
Crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Like it covers like the whole shoe all the way up to her
What does
midsection.
that
It's just
mean?
a tall. You ain't never seen a
It's
suit
just
that
in a
make you
pair of
look
pants
tall.
that's just
You
over
feel
their
me?
face.
You got some tall ass pants, girl.
I know you've seen it.
Tall
They wear,
pants.
she wear them all the way up to here. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It
Yeah.
just make you look
Right.
tall. And she's
Fashion.
already tall.
Listen, well, you better start liking pantsuits because I'm going to start wearing them on the pod.
You know, Sherelle, I seen you in the dress, and I doubt it.
Yeah. Nah, you too
am.
comfortable. You too comfortable.
Yeah, I see her in the dress. She come
I mean,
in,
but
she come
at
in
the
the
same
pantsuit.
time,
She
the
gonna
whole
look like
point
goddamn
is,
Ellen.
the whole point is though, you can pull off anything though. That's the whole point.
Right, and they look good.
And you still look good
They
no matter
look
what.
great.
You know, whatever you're revealing.
Yeah.
So none of you talked about music. I am.
Because she didn't say that. It didn't give that much music.
Yeah.
It was more for your eyes than it was for your ears.
I think that probably is where I'm taking it. It's like, yeah, it is gonna be. It is a visual album.
Mm-hmm.
I do think that's interesting, just because that's a lane has been tapped, just not a lot. You know, Beyonce, of course. Fuck, I think Kanye may have done a visual album once or twice. Fucking
Some non-R&B people have done visual albums.
yeah. As far as R&B, Beyonce really just stands out.
She smoked it.
Yeah, just.
But it was an
continues
album
to-
too.
Yeah, exactly.
That was
Well,
not
Prince was the first. I mean, technically, Purple Rain
Go
is
ahead.
like a visual album.
Okay, I mean,
But it was a.
And then there's the other one.
well, the technically is. I mean,
If we're taking it back, no, he had one before that. What is Mello? I know you know what it is. The Prince little vision, not little.
Hold on, the movie. Hold on.
Yes, yeah. It's a little like 30-minute movie or something.
So does that mean Moonwalker is considered?
Oh, that's another
Minnetonka.
one.
Moonwalker. That was my shit when I was young, man. Moonwalkers from next.
It was
Level.
kind of scary to me.
That
I'm
was
not
scary.
gonna lie.
But I mean, loved the Mike, but he was scary too.
Was it not Lake Minnetonka?
That's just the name of it. Shut up, Dutch.
Is it called Lake Minnetonka?
No, it's not.
That's all I'm thinking about is Apollonia.
Purify yourself in the waters of Lake Minnetonka.
That's my Prince references are.
I blame Dave Chappelle. This nigga wouldn't even
Apollonia.
know what Lake Minnetonka was.
Purify yourself.
But
in
you've
the
seen
waters of
Purple
Lake
Rain, though,
Minnetonka.
right?
Yes, of course.
Have you
course.
seen Purple Rain?
I have to
You
know
see
who
how people
Apollonia
say
is.
psh when they don't really.
Hold on. I went to see it in the. They did it a re-release for the theater release. I went to see it again
Okay.
in the theater.
Okay.
Like I paid my
Respect.
$22. I was like, why y'all charging
Damn,
more than the regular
22?
movie
Damn.
tickets, man?
Respect.
22 is
Because
insane.
Prince, they said we need our cut.
That's insane. I mean, I guess he gonna take his cut.
I can't. even find it, and I'm really sad about that. But you know,
Well, while you're finding it,
fine.
I am cool.
Yes, please.
I am. I am interested in to see her vision, just because like shit. I guess since her last effort, I forgot to look it up and see how many years it's been, but she has been doing just a lot more things, with the directing, doing other people's videos, acting, doing even bigger, motion picture projects, to put it all together. And put it into this effort for now. I'm just interested in to see everything she's learned and
Yeah.
And how she wants to present it for her own art. So I'm definitely excited for that.
There's something called The Album. I don't remember that.
Is that the one with the tall neck?
Nah, she looking up Prince.
No, I'm looking up Tiana.
Oh, that's
I
Tiana?
switched. I'm
All
sorry.
right,
I thought the album
Either
was
way,
the one with the tall.
I'm not
the-
even
with the
going.
tall neck.
Yeah, I don't think that's what it was called. But yeah, no. So I'm definitely into it. I mean, as I was looking at the trailer, it definitely looks like it's not gonna make any fucking sense whatsoever.
Yes, it was. Oh, Janelle Monáe. She had one too. The robot one and Android. The Android.
Okay.
That was good, and it made sense if you're a sci-fi person. Which hers looks kind of sci-fi thriller.
Yeah, it's definitely a mixed bag. I mean, at first I kind of seen like, okay, it started off with you can kind of see like where the story is going. Like, all right, you get married, but
Look
then
like
you find
Iman.
another man. Yeah.
He looked like Iman.
Yeah,
The
why
Weeknd
does
did it.
Lakeith always play that role? He's
And
always
Lakeith
that
is a
nigga that get
Leo,
broke up
so,
with.
The Weeknd did it.
Yeah.
And I
Oh,
definitely,
right.
Okay,
and
yeah.
I definitely don't know what that's about, other than
Yeah.
drugs.
yeah, that's it.
There you
And
go.
then he did it again because he just put out a theatrical release of a new movie.
Come on, words. I see you. I see you. What, you would try it again?
I got it right on the third time.
All right. Good night. You ain't
And now
doing a fourth.
that's what
Nope.
matters.
We already did it.
Theatrical.
Thanks. You're a mother.
I am.
Glenn is a soon-to-be mother, so he needs to work on this.
Sherelle is also a teacher.
Oh, an educator.
I'm not.
Definitely.
I'm not.
An
Definitely.
He's
educator.
trying to be funny, but I'm
Have
not.
you ever had a conversation? Don't let her
Twerking.
play you. You ever had a conversation with Sherelle?
Is it in
Sherelle will
twerking?
respectfully.
Is it work education 101?
You never know.
Well, she knows a little bit about the vitamin D supplements.
Hey.
She might know more about twerking than we do.
Hey, maybe. Only time will tell.
All right, no. Tell me about Leon, man. I want to hear you speak nice, man. You've been trying to put it off. I try to give you some fucking time. Let's go, man. Leon Thomas, motherfucking Heal, the deluxe album. Talk about it, please, please,
First off-
please.
I know that he did a good job because the only thing that I had bad to say was that there was too much Big Sean.
Anyway,
And isn't he
so
only on one track?
He's on 2 tracks.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh.
I mean,
I ain't
just
heard the
don't-
other one either.
I just don't think. I was like, man, I love this song before. Like, Yes It Is my shit. You put Big Sean on Yes It Is.
Okay, all right. So
Why?
boom,
Why?
you
Why
got it out the
not?
way. All right, you got it out the way.
But
you got it out the way.
But impressive, man. Like, not including the remixes, which is like the Chris Brown, Freddie Gibbs, and the Yes It Is. If you're just looking at the new songs that he made,
Yes, just a new song.
the song with Kalani is incredible.
Fire.
Heal, how he used it like heal like
Fire.
a dog, but he also used it like heal like he was in, hurt.
Stole it.
Like the
Totally
pen,
stole it.
crazy. Pen, crazy. Then I really like I liked every song. I literally liked every song, and I know that we
need to
talk
write
about
this
deluxes.
down.
We talk about deluxes, and I'm the most critical about deluxes.
Yes,
I have
we
not
know.
been happy about a deluxe.
We
and I
know.
played this one. I was sitting in my bed editing, and I was running, and I was like,
I gotta pay
I
attention.
stopped editing. And I wouldn't put it on Spotify so I could see the name, see the lyrics,
Yep.
and really immerse myself. And I was just like, this nigga did it.
Yeah.
This nigga did it. And it was just the energy of, is it the best thing you've ever heard? Nah, but it is what a true deluxe
Why
sounds
even
like.
say that?
Because
What's the point even say
I
that?
mean,
Like,
listen.
You can't be positive for
so
too long.
good.
It's like,
Listen,
is it the best I've ever heard?
No, never.
Listen. But for real, like I say that to say, I think it was like one of the best deluxes I've ever played. But it still seems like the songs that didn't make the album, but
Right.
they're still
Good.
quality songs. It's not the throwaways. These are just I don't want to make the album more than an album. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I led with saying, not the best thing I ever heard, not because it's a bad thing, but these are the songs that didn't make the album, but they could have.
Yeah, they could have.
And that's the difference between the deluxes and what I got from Leon. These are songs that are still high quality, and I decided that the album flowed better with what I had, but I still want you to hear them.
Yeah.
And that's what I feel like we should be getting in these deluxe albums.
Not the
and
throwaways.
And we know you got some throwaways, you know what I'm saying? If you're a full-time musical artist, there probably was 100 songs to go on this. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, the rest of y'all, you know, especially I've been really suffering with the TDE deluxes. Man, like, come on, man. Just don't save them for the next album. Go ahead and let's put them out. You know what I'm saying? Like, the songs are there. The songs are ready. Why are we getting bad products with a deluxe?
I have
It
a
doesn't
note
make
about
sense.
deluxe albums after you give your opinion on the.
I didn't finish it. I think. Let me see. Well, first of all, I thought it was extremely impressive. It made me think immediately, like, okay, we might need to take him a little more seriously.
Ooh, I like that.
We just need to, like, he's the songs that he's putting out. He's the vibe that he's maintaining. To a point to where it's like, all right, he didn't create the lane, but he's like starting to lead it.
I was just going to say that.
We need to say his name. You know, we need to say Leon Thomas.
Nigga, this ain't Destiny's Child.
I mean,
I was gonna do it, but I'm like,
I mean, but nigga, but
Say his name, say his name.
this
okay.
is his first album, right?
No.
it's not a
Well,
major.
his
I
first
think is
studio
his first
album.
major.
No, Electric Dusk was the first.
Yeah, that's right.
And I listened to Electric Dusk.
And then before Electric Dusk,
Genesis.
which is when he was really fresh. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But it's an EP and
I
it's
forgot.
popping. The song on there that I love was Pretty Little Weapon. So, like, I'm 100% in agreement with you.
He has and you
Yeah.
just basically added to it. He has the work. You know, he has the time to put in. And I mean, clearly the respect. If it's not there, it needs to be.
And he got the pen.
Got the pen. So even when you got into like the fact that, you know, these songs, because I was right there with you. These songs, yes, they sound like they're the ones that didn't make the album, but not for the reason you think.
Yeah.
You know, it was because the album, it would have been too much on the album.
Or it didn't
Not that
fit.
it didn't, you know, yes, because there's an idea and there's a flow and you know, there's a theme, and this song, it's more like I can take this one out.
Right.
You know, I can.
Because I already have something
The
that hits
album's
this
not
theme.
going to
Yes.
suffer. The album's
Yes.
not going to suffer.
I can
Without
take this
it,
out.
yeah.
But then at the same time, you listen to it like, but if I put this motherfucker out,
It's gonna slap.
It's gonna
It's gonna
yeah.
slap.
Yeah.
Every single song on there to me was like, if I put this motherfucker on there, it's gonna slap. And he made an album out of it.
Yeah.
I have two things. The first thing is I really enjoyed it. There was a song, I can't remember the title of it, but it sounded like a praise and worship song, but it wasn't. Y'all know what I'm talking about? What song it was?
I just played it. I don't know the
Not
song
Crash and
titles.
Burn. It ain't Crash and Burn.
No, it wasn't Crash and Burn, but it was definitely like I
Yes,
could see
it
somebody
is.
taking these chords and playing them at the church and
Oh,
nobody
okay,
knowing that
okay.
it was Leon Thomas, which I enjoyed those type of like little nuggets. But I have a note about deluxe albums that just came to me as you were talking. We might argue, which is okay. In a world where we don't have LimeWire and Napster anymore, I think that people used to release those and it would be like, oh my God, I found an extra song by this artist. And it would just be
Sure.
taken a little bit more like, this is a surprise. How are they releasing this? Versus now, you have this impression that a deluxe album should be equal to or greater than the quality of the album. And I don't know if that's fair to an artist for you to have that expectation because we don't live in that world where it's a surprise. There's nothing is a surprise. I know
That's
what my
not true.
favorite artist ate for breakfast today.
Beyonce
You know what I'm
surprised
saying?
the shit out of everybody all the damn time.
But that's her rollout is kind
Let's
of.
not compare Beyonce, who's been in the game since she was 12. And now Leon Thomas, I guess, has been in the industry since he was also a child,
Sure.
but not as a musician. And it's different.
He was singing on Disney.
But
That's the
okay.
thing, though. That's the thing, though. He's, you know, we're talking about a Disney, another
Right.
Disney artist, quote unquote.
Right, Coco and
To like, okay, we need to take these motherfuckers seriously. Like,
Yeah.
fuck that Disney shit.
It's not even about that. I think it's just about the expectation of having these high quality songs on a deluxe album. We are making an assumption that these are songs that he created while he was doing the album. They could have very well been inspired by his album and he put them out later. We
Even
don't
better.
know. But I'm saying if it was throwaways, if we lived 20 years ago, we would be excited for the gems that would come, and you would be like, "Did you hear this song on LimeWire? I can't believe what is this?" Like the excitement, the expectation of music. There's just too much music, and you take it for granted. I think when artists put anything, the amount of effort it takes to put a song. You know how much effort it takes to
Shirley.
make a song.
Blame the streaming era. That ain't me. Blame
I
the
can
streaming
blame
era.
you for giving in to what society wants you to do.
With LimeWire, it still was CDs released on Friday.
Well,
Yeah, but then the little tracks that would be
But I'm saying, your releases were. Remember, Tuesdays,
Right,
Fridays.
right.
That's when albums came out.
I'm not
I used to
saying
go to the
anything-
CD store, right? Because
Yes.
it wasn't available at your fingertips.
Right.
The world has changed. So
They need to change with it, is what you're saying.
What have you done for me lately? Used to
Unfortunately.
be like, Ludacris used to drop an album a year and
Yeah, he
everybody was
did.
satisfied, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But now, because of the world we live in, everything is everything is microwave. It's quick instead of it being baked, instead of it being this. And yes, the process still takes time, but in comparison to what it used to take, you know what I'm saying? That process has changed too. So just with the way that our content is rolled out and created, you just say, I know what my favorite artist ate for breakfast. We absorb content faster.
I don't like that.
I mean, but there's still
I don't
a
like
way
that
to do
we
it.
absorb content faster. I don't like it.
There's still a way to have some type of. I mean, it's all a brand. I mean, what you put out there, you still control. So I mean, either you're putting your entire life out there, or you are putting this character out there, and that's what it is. So I mean, that's that. But let's kind of settle, where you both are at. My question would be is what is an expectation for a deluxe project? Because
We know what his is.
Hold on.
Let's get it, because because you made a good point. It's like if these songs are supposed to be throwaways and then so some people think about they're trying to get some extra money by putting all these extra songs on here. What's really the point of these deluxe? Or are some of these artists like, man, I really wanted to put this out or put these songs out. I really don't want to waste these. Let me just make a deluxe album and just have these bonuses. And it just so happens that yes, it does add to the credits of the album. Blase. I mean,
I feel like some of
what's your
these
expectations?
throwaway
though?
songs could very well be the catalyst for another artist to do them. Oh, that's scary. To do them over. Like if back in Motown days, 4 artists would sing the same song in their own way, and there wasn't no problem. And when you think about Isaac Hayes and him like redoing all these songs, or Luther Vandross, his top songs are all remakes.
Sure.
They're not original songs by him. So it's like somebody else's throwaway could very well be somebody else's top 10 hit. So it's just not fair to me. But you go ahead so I can disagree.
Okay, let's talk about it.
Yeah,
You know
I
what
mean,
I'm saying?
your expectation of these deluxe projects when these artists re-put out their albums with a few extra songs. What are you looking for in these few extra songs?
First, I'm not one to say that it needs to be amazing.
Yeah, you are. Shut up.
I'm
Yeah, you
not.
are.
The first thing
You are.
I started talking about Leon Thomas's new thing, and the first thing I said is it's not the best thing I ever heard.
That wasn't the first
So,
thing you said.
okay.
No, the first
It
thing
was
you
the
said
main
was
thing
you
you said.
really liked
But I
it.
just wanna
You went
point
on a
out-
whole 30-second
wanna point out.
positive.
What did I
and
say
then you
about
said,
it, though?
Is it the best thing I ever heard?
Okay,
No.
so first off, let's just go ahead and talk about it. That means I'm not expecting the best.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me
let's-
digest that. Because what? How are you? That doesn't even make sense.
It does.
You remember how
It
when you
does.
first came on the show, I was like, this nigga be lying. And you was like, how? I don't know. What do you mean? He's so nice.
Glenn
He's so
is
nice.
so
this
honest.
this nigga right here,
What are
dog.
you even saying?
So
He
let's talk.
said-
You got let me. Y'all
Okay,
y'all want to go on a
finish.
tangent? You feel
Go
me?
ahead.
You want to go on a tangent? Let me run my rocks off. You feel me?
Get your
Damn.
bullshit off. So
Yeah.
How's it bullshit,
No,
man?
go
Like, that's
ahead.
crazy.
Because you just be talking crazy. Go
How's
ahead.
it crazy? I'm just saying. I'm not coming in here thinking that it's going to be better than the album. I mean, if it is, I'll be impressed. But that's not my thought process. I'm not coming in saying that I need this deluxe album to be better than the album. But what happens for me is SZA drops, and I'm like, I don't like any of these songs but one. You took 12 new songs out. 12 new songs. This is a whole album. It's a whole album of songs I don't like. And I'm just like, am I happy that I get new SZA? Sure. But SZA has a certain quality level, right? We're talking about like, oh my God, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's SZA. Like, you work on an album for 5 years. I know you made 176 songs. You know what I'm saying?
You are so ridiculous.
Could you have picked 11 other better ones? You made 176. Like,
So you want somebody to go in the studio? Let me just put it down. Okay, you're an artist. You're an artist. Okay,
Yep.
You want them to find a track, write lyrics to the track, lay down vocals, lay down background vocals, get it mixed and mastered, and then say,
Actually,
my
they actually
fans don't deserve.
they all already do that.
I was about to say everybody already do that.
They all already
But
do
I'm
that.
saying, so
I'm not
release it.
exaggerating when I say that there's not everything is supposed to be released.
Sure.
I don't
Not
think that
everything.
you mix it. No, come
yes,
on, Mello.
I mix
You're
and
not
master
mixing and
songs all the
master
way to completion and do not put them out because I send them to
Because
my
you're a Virgo. and
no,
you're a
I send them to my
perfectionist.
friends.
I remember Sway Lee saying he lost a hard drive that had like a what? He said like,
Like
a
500,
500 songs
1,000,
he ain't never released.
That
That's
doesn't
the
mean they were
process.
mixed and mastered.
But I'm saying that's
No,
the
he
process.
said completed. He
Yeah,
said
That's the
completed
process.
songs, yeah.
As
No, I
an
remember
artist
that.
in
I
this
remember that.
microwave culture,
Oh, didn't
you
Kanye
have
lose
to-
his laptop too?
I'm
Yeah.
saying you have to. First off, Top Dog is not letting this album out. They made you wait 5 years. The album supposedly has been done for 3 because they keep making you make more songs.
Okay,
And then
stop
you
using
also
her
gotta-
as an example.
But
Anybody
you
is
can
the
think about that as
example.
like
Meek
'cause I'm
Mill
kinda-
said he made
I'm kinda
300
rolling-
songs.
Go
I'm
ahead,
kind of
Mello.
rolling with him too because you got to think about it in the sense of like how quickly people. I mean, not even how quickly, how much people write and record songs when that's their job to do so. So niggas can
People
make,
be on tour. People have other lives. Like just because you release an album doesn't mean you don't have another job.
What I'm saying is they make it's easy for them to have the time and everything to make 500 songs. Of those 500, the label is looking for the exact 12 that is going to push this
Right.
album and they can get their return on what they invested in on
Right.
doing that. The other 500, I think that's where it comes from. Like you difference of like a deluxe project and then you get a project like Chris Brown's project where it's like
26 songs.
7 songs and then motherfuckers like, these are all dope because you're Chris Brown.
Mm-hmm.
But to be honest,
Why is he
you
bringing
could
up
have
Chris
broke
Brown?
that shit like down to like
Don't you
10
dare
or 12.
pull that
You know what I'm
trigger.
saying?
That's why I was so happy
you
about
dare
that 11-11 because it was like 18.
It's like 18 and you
Time
can
for
just
you.
you can silly be like, okay, thank God. You know what I'm saying?
But then he put out the deluxe, and I didn't say shit bad
Fuck
about
that
that
nigga.
deluxe. He put out 12 more songs, and it was a fight.
Why y'all all we talking about music topic? I don't give a fuck about that.
I know. I just had to throw it in there.
Well, look, that I agree with those points. I mean, I think that those are nuances, though, because, well, I think that there's a thing that's happening because I mean, people putting out the extra songs, you know, the you know him having 50-song albums, or you know people putting out the the deluxes with extra songs. Yes, at this point we recognize it might be a money grab. Maybe that's the first thing that people are thinking of. I do think that it's dope that some of these artists are changing the name. You know, I mean, we go back to SZA. When I listened to Lana, I wasn't thinking about whatever the fuck what was the SOS or whatever the fuck it was the deluxe of. I was like, okay, it's not this.
Oh, you call it its own separate project in
Yeah.
your mind.
Well, she did. She
Well,
called it wrong.
hold on. So Leon Thomas did the exact same thing. This is called Heal. You know, the album is called Mud.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
The deluxe version.
Deluxe bingo heel or semicolon heel.
There you go.
Okay.
There you go. So it's like, all right, well, then this means for me, this is another project then. So I can skip the first album, and I can listen to the second album that he's putting out, or whatever the deluxe of
So
this.
if Heal came out as his own project, you got the same feeling and everything.
Yes,
with it?
That's how I'm going into it.
And
For
if
a
you're
good
looking-
one.
Well, even if you're looking at SZA, if you've never heard SZA,
But I
and
like
you listen
Lana,
to the
though.
deluxe album first, you might be like, oh, let me see what else they do.
No.
But
you
see-
wouldn't, because your threshold for what your expectation is up here. The
Yeah,
law of
I disagree with you because I liked Lana. I liked it for what it was. You know, the
You're one of
diamond
the
boy-
only ones.
Oh, my
I like
God.
that. There's a few
But hold
diamond.
up, that's not fair though because you already knew SZA. So yeah,
Sure,
you like
sure,
it for what
yeah,
it
I'm a
was. If
fan
that
of
was your
hers,
first
yes.
introduction to SZA, you'd be like, let me see what they control.
Sorry.
That's hard. I don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
You
Like,
can just say
Lana
that, though.
was
Y'all
cool.
can say that.
Lana was cool. Literally, it was cool, man. But if that's your album, if that was SOS, if that's what would drop,
SZA,
you would be
SZA.
having a total other
SZA.
You
conversation.
can't
SZA wouldn't
say
be
that
SZA.
because
I
you don't know
definitely
what's
can
in
say
your
that.
brain. What's
I
in your brain,
definitely
you
can say
can't
that.
remove. Once you know something, you can't unknow it. So
Yeah.
you're saying
Listen,
that, but you don't
that's what I'm
know.
saying.
We
Like,
will
y'all can
never
say
know.
that.
It's all
If
hypothetical.
it was an individual album, you wouldn't be saying what you're
It's
saying about it.
hypothetical. You don't know that.
I do.
But that's why I try to go in with that same expectation, though. At least, like, okay, yeah, I'm a fan of this artist and they're putting out a deluxe version. And if they are mindful enough to give it like another name, that means that they're kind of
There's intention behind it.
Yes,
It's not a
they're
money
telling
grab.
me.
Well, it could still be, but
Could still be. But they're at least telling me that this is different from the album. You know, whereas sometimes, or I think what was happening and what has been happening is, yes, it's just niggas just throwing extra songs on here and making you like listen to an
It's for the
album that you
streams.
already heard.
for the
You know,
streams.
and they'll throw on
It's
like
what?
3 songs
It's
on there.
for the stream.
Yeah,
It
For
tricks
the
the system.
streams.
That's why I say it's a money
Because like
grab.
some deluxe
Not
songs,
because-
which I'm not mad at. We've talked about that before.
Yeah,
I
for
feel
the
like
streams.
artists need
you
more
know,
money.
'cause some deluxe projects have like 2 extra songs, 3. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's bullshit. Now you listen to the whole album. I mean, I heard this album last year. But if they're putting
Y'all
the
not
effort
grateful.
to call it.
Let me say, y'all not grateful. You're not grateful.
Nah,
for what
it's
these people.
deceiving.
You know,
Y'all
it's
are
deceiving.
not
That's
grateful
because
for what these
you
people
listen
are bringing.
That's because you listen to your albums in 3-month intervals. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, oh my god, you dropped something new.
Did I hear this? I didn't hear this.
Where's this from?
The nigga be
When
like, I
did
put
this drop?
out
You
in
said this dropped
2015.
February of
Glenn.
2025. It's June 1st.
And y'all
Let me go
y'all
ahead
be
and
putting
check it
albums, I'm
out.
like, oh, I should listen to that.
Right? You said, huh?
I'm gonna
and then
write
she said she
that
writes it.
down.
She writes it down. And then it's like
write
3
it
months later,
down.
she comes on the podcast. She goes, you know what? That Fabo guy, he's really good.
What are you listening to?
You
I'm
said
listening to Fabo, guys.
Then don't get cozy. Make sure you fast forward to 1 minute and 23 seconds.
Yeah.
Don't get cozy. It's really
Shut
good.
up, Glenn.
Like, Sharayla, it's snowing outside. We talked about that in the summertime.
I'm just saying.
And guess what? I'll do
Just
it
saying.
again.
But
And I'll do it again.
I just want to say that there's people that do get it. I know that I have a lot of flack, but you know, like 1111, Chris Brown, amazing deluxe album. I actually
Fuck
think
him.
the deluxe is better. Hey, that's fine. I actually thought the deluxe was better than the album.
did too. I thought
the deluxe was better than the album. And you never hear me say shit like
I thought
that.
the deluxe
Never.
was fire.
The deluxe came on and I said, I called Dutch. I
Yeah,
was like,
yeah, nah.
are these the songs that were supposed to be on the album?
Yeah, nah,
Because
for real,
Don't
for
I love
real.
it album? It's a great album, okay? It's
It
great.
is, it is.
But
Sad
me and
that
Dutch
just-
literally talked about the first half of the album. We would have skipped. And then that's why we like it, because I played half the album. I said, all these rap songs you could cut out.
Yeah,
but this
take the
second
rap
half
songs out.
is crazy. And then the deluxe came out, it's all R&B
All
bangers.
R&B.
And I'm just like, I literally called him, and you know I'm a hater first.
Yeah.
And I go, hey, this should have been the album.
Yeah.
And instead of Dutch going what he normally goes, oh, you're hating, he said, you know what?
Yeah.
You know what?
What album
You're
are you
right.
talking about? My
11,
11, the Chris Brown joint.
11.
And then the same thing how I feel about Leon. If this would have been a solo album, if I never would have heard Vibes, you know, like the Guess It Is and
Yeah.
the other remix songs.
But those could have been singles, though.
But for sure. But I'm just saying, if that would have been an album and the first single was Mutt with Chris Brown and the second single is Yes It Is with Big Sean,
Yeah.
I would have been like, this is a banger.
Yeah.
Like he would have
Yeah.
put that album out separately by itself, and I would have said on its own, this is a great album.
Yeah, now we.
So there's people that get deluxes, and then there's people that I feel like, and it's not necessarily their fault. I'm not mad at SZA. I'm more mad at TDE.
Sure.
I don't think that it's SZA. I think SZA's just like, can I work on the next thing? She's been in purgatory for years. Put it out. I respect that. I'm mad that you, Top, was like, these are the songs we're going to pick out of these
sure.
500.
Sure.
That's the problem. And I know it's 500 songs because the album has been done for 3 years, but they didn't let her stop making songs.
Right.
They made her keep making songs, and they took off
Made.
songs that she loved.
Oh, she said that
She
before?
said they took off songs
okay.
that she loved and then didn't put them on the deluxe.
How does that make you feel?
That makes me feel like it's the machine. I don't blame the artist. I'm mad at the artist.
It is a collective
but
effort
it's
at
the
picking
machine
these
because
songs,
you can
yes.
see someone like Chris Brown, who has been a part of the machine for a long time, able to put out 50-song albums, and all 50 songs are good.
He probably runs his machine, though.
For sure,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
But then someone like Leon Thomas, who's new to the machine,
Exactly.
but
yeah.
he has enough creative say-so to be like, we're not going to put out this bullshit. You feel me?
Speaking of, he runs his own. That made me think of Alex Isley and how we talked about her a few weeks ago, and how now she is signed. And
Yes.
I really have been watching her content to watch it
Exactly.
change.
It had-
It is more sexy. It's more sexual.
It
is
is.
that her? Is that who she really
It's the
always
machine.
wanted to be? Or is it the machine?
It's the machine.
Saying like, hey, the algorithm's gonna watch these
That's
numbers.
That's
Her
exactly why
titties
we're
have never
watching
been
it.
out. Her titties have never been out.
Ever.
I've had a crush on Alex Isley since she first put out that album with Jack Don and she wasn't
Yes.
even on the cover.
Yes.
I Googled her, I said, huh? We were in COVID, she put out that Tiny Desk and I seen her. That was the first time I really seen her up close. I said,
She's gorgeous.
then the only other time I seen her in anything sexy is when she did that No Limit song with Tank.
Sure.
Other than that,
Yes,
this
yes,
nigga's
yes.
wearing completely covered
Yeah,
tops
she's covered up. She's
and
covered up.
pants.
It's all talent.
No
It's
fucking skin.
talent.
Then
Not
this
even
shit
no
comes
makeup
out,
for real,
You
either.
feel me? Then she come out, she's makeup heavy. You feel me? Titties out. Thighs out, skin out. Mind you, the
We don't
fan
mind.
in me said
We don't mind.
No,
Yeah, no,
I
yeah,
do,
we're enjoying it.
I enjoy it, but I do feel like, and then we talked about this album. Like, yes, I liked it. It was cool, but the replayability is very low.
Yeah.
I never.
It was an EP though.
I'm
Don't
just
album.
saying,
Don't
'cause
album.
it's gonna be three
Yeah,
of
yeah.
them. We know how it
Okay,
goes.
okay. It is probably gonna be
But
the 3.
but these 6 songs,
Alex,
other than
Alex, prove us wrong, please.
Right, but
Please,
what-
God, prove us wrong. Please, God.
other than maybe one on there, I play like Hands. Like that's the one that I went back to. But the other 5, I don't go back.
And that's the point of the whole Chris Brown control. I mean, I hate to bring up the men versus women thing, but I really do. There's something to be said. Like, it's not like when a man gets signed, it's like, oh, you got to open your shirt a little bit more and like whatever and wear these tight pants and dork for the camera.
Though
Like,
they do. They make them do that.
they
They
do.
make them do that.
I think
but
they
the-
do.
but
Don't
the-
you remember Genuine?
the
He used to
sexual-
work all the time.
Oh, and D'Angelo is a great example.
He is
too.
the
That
captain
shit
of the
is
Dirt
over.
Workers.
I got you.
That shit is over with though. That was back then. Nobody does that shit no more.
Hold on. Well, okay. I'm a name an old nigga that's kind of new though. More recent. Lucky Day. He be,
He is doing that.
But
He
I
be
feel
doing
like
that
Lucky
shit.
is also
But
queer.
that's 'cause he gay.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
Lucky
right,
is
all right.
queer. So
All right,
Durant
D. Brown,
do it
you
too.
gay.
Yes.
do it
Nah, he can be himself. He just be himself.
Yeah.
Low key, half of the niggas is like
I don't
dope
get it.
R&B niggas that we see.
Yeah.
No, well, I'm
Our
talking
favorites.
about
Our favorites are gay.
not what's cuz with fuck, I'm blanking on his name. With the
'Cause he's
song
gay.
that I love and I'll look it up. I'll tell you.
Jameson.
Nope.
Well,
He's gay
either,
too.
I think,
Hell
I
yeah.
think the point, but the point is that Chris Brown
Get
can
your hands off your hips.
I don't see-
She ready
the
to make
point
her
is, I'm about to
point.
talk
She
about
ready
this
to- I'm ready
stank
to-
nigga. The
talk
point
about
about
this
this bitch ass nigga is, go ahead. Just,
He's the Pied Piper
This is your
R&B.
show,
He's on the song with
Sherayla.
Sasha
Say whatever
Keeble.
you want.
He's on the song with Sasha. Isaiah Falls.
Black.
Isaiah
Oh,
Falls.
Isaiah
Isaiah
Falls.
your
Falls.
What
boy.
I'm saying is like niggas like
That
that.
nigga.
The R&B niggas that like dope now usually look like him.
Thugs.
You know what I'm saying? It's
Sure,
basically
sure.
rappers.
Yeah.
Four backs.
Just
Jaheim
like
ass
rappers.
niggas. Yeah,
Shiesties.
yeah, okay.
Hakeem
So
Ali.
the R&B
Yeah.
artists basically looking like rappers nowadays. You know what I'm saying? And them niggas actually flourish. You don't see niggas taking their shirt off like Usher
Okay.
with the wind blowing and shit.
Okay.
That shit don't really move.
Lucky
no
Day
more.
was pouring honey on his chest.
He really did.
That was
He gay, though.
But he an old nigga too though. He
is
I
like
don't know
39.
if
He
he's
from
gay. I
that
feel
era.
like he's just queer. I think he likes both. I mean, that's just
I
from
mean,
my
to me,
watching.
excuse me, I don't want to get in
Metro.
trouble, but to me,
Nah, I'm Metro, and I don't
if
do
you get
that
it put
honey
in and you
shit.
suck it, I'm sorry, bro. I understand you
Oh,
like
we gotta have a
girls,
whole
but,
conversation.
You know, we're gonna continue so we don't get.
We
I don't
will.
want to get no hate on this.
Yeah,
we'll talk about this
anyway,
offline. I
anyway,
love y'all.
keep-
Them days, him, hers, y'all are great.
Anyway,
But I don't know if women have had the same opportunity to control their own projects in the way that Chris Brown has a machine behind him that lets him do whatever he wants to do. Because, and I'm using Alex as an example of someone who had this. Has this beautiful voice in these projects and has worked with collabos. And now that she has a machine behind her, now it's different.
I think
It's
I'm
different.
I'm going.
To your point about SZA, I mean, just to say that.
Well,
that part
the
of
machine definitely changed her.
I think the
I
machine
hate
gets
that.
Because I remember when she was dirty chucks and big over,
She was
you know what I'm
so
saying?
cute, and she
you know what
had
I'm
a
saying?
cute
Big hair.
nose.
You know what I'm saying? And
was
now
so
she
cute.
bucket naked. I don't mind, but I'm just saying. You know.
I do think that the machine does get both. I agree that it is more for women. It doesn't matter what
The sexuality or whatever.
the art is. You know, really the whatever your medium is. I mean, they are going to over sexualize women, right? But I do recognize it in the young. It's just a young artist thing, not really a gender thing. It's a young artist.
Okay.
You'll
I'm
see.
making concede to that.
Like you'll like right now. I mean, I want to talk about Destin so bad. I mean, we still don't have time, you know.
Yeah.
But that is
The
something.
pop artist Destin Conrad.
Man, I just would like to say.
The only reason we ain't gonna talk about because Angel ain't here. Angel ain't here because I need some help. But
Yeah, you need some help.
But the thing is, we are introduced one way, like, okay, he is this niche, blah blah. But now there's a studio effort and there's some different things. He's dancing, and I never thought this
And it's
nigga
pop music.
danced. Angel, hurry up. We bring your ass
Angel,
back.
Miami,
Hey,
come
shout-
back
shout
from
out to
Miami
Angel.
right now. Dutch
Come on, we
needs
gon-
you.
we gon-
Dutch
we gon-
needs
we gonna
you.
do this. We got this.
You better tell James to come. Breezy, Wave God, Hurricane James.
Yeah,
better tell him to slide through.
but
The
I'm-
Melanin Man.
I'm on the
The
same watch though.
Melanin.
I'm on the same, the Alex Isley watch, the Destin Conrad, the people, the real R&B heads, and these niche artists. These R&B artists that are starting to make studio efforts now, we've been loving them for 5 to 10 years, and now they're actually like making that next step. We gotta watch them because we, us as artists, we do know, like, hey man, niggas switch up when that money come, or niggas switch up when the machine comes. And
So do you think that Kenyon Dixon is next?
yes,
So another thing, I know before we move on from Leon, just a point that you had made earlier, I literally think after this album, like he's like the leader. Like
Kenyon or
no,
oh,
Leon. I just wanted to say this
Yeah.
before we switch subjects.
I'll give it.
I say out of
I'll
the
give it
young
to him, too.
niggas, you feel
Yep,
me?
yep.
Like I thought for a long time, I've been on El Mean, you know what I'm saying?
Nah,
It's my guy.
Leon
but like
took it. He
Leon
took it,
because like he can make the commercial music too.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
he
yeah.
can.
Like El Mean is like I'm neo soul, you know what I'm saying? I'm this vibe, I'm this pocket.
When you say
If you know,
commercial,
you
do
know.
you mean pop?
It
Say
can
yes.
be.
Say
It can
yes.
be.
Yeah,
But
that's- the
yeah,
answer's yes.
Yes.
I'm
But
just
the thing
asking
is,
questions.
the thing is,
gonna-
and let's just talk about
She
it.
looked the way
I
I
think
got
that
your bitch
I think
ass.
no. I'm a fan. I think that
I'm gonna hold this grudge for the rest of the year. I just want you to know.
I just want to say, I think that it can be considered pop. Like Mutt, I could see how you could categorize that because of the mass appeal. But we know that the core of this album,
Yeah.
is R&B. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So
I'm just
what
starting shit.
impresses me though, is this is like the third album. This ain't
Yeah.
even like a long, run. This is literally. He
Nah,
dropped that
leader.
one John way year, like 2018, and then he
Electric
come. No, Electric Dust is the second.
Okay.
The Genesis came out in
Oh,
like
okay.
2018.
Yeah.
Little EP, and next thing you know, his whole everything changed.
Yeah.
Look, image, the way he presented himself, he cursing, he talking nasty shit.
All that, yep.
And the transition happened so
Talk
quickly.
about smoking and shit,
Electric
yep.
Dust was 2 years ago. We're talking a full on like Mutt drop first, and it was a slow
It was a
takeover.
slow burn,
And then Chris
yeah.
Brown, he didn't ask for Chris Brown feature. Chris
didn't
Brown,
need it.
Chris Brown sent the feature.
He's like, can you please put this out?
So
Yeah.
I just want to make sure, as you said, we say his name like Destiny's Child. I feel like
Yeah, for
he
real.
is the forefront
Yes.
of the young generation of people.
and he took it too. I think
took
he
it.
took it.
Pause.
with his pause. Thank you. I think with these efforts, all that background, he deserves it. Like this, you run this shit right now,
He's
bro.
him.
Leon Thomas, you run this shit, bro.
Big dog status.
I mean, that shit.
Are we taking a podcast trip to go see him in September?
Where is it gonna be?
What? Where?
Podcast, listen.
What?
September, he's headlining in St. Louis. We can buy 4 tickets.
We could take the train.
We can buy 4 tickets for $100 each.
Nuh-uh.
And listen, let me tell you who's on it. SOS Band, Lucky Day, Leon Thomas,
I got chills.
got chills.
Common and Pete Rock.
What?
Oh, what? We about to be hip hopping?
Yeah. So I'm dead ass. We need to. It's 4 tickets, $400. It's like $440 total. So that's $110 a person. It's in September. We need to put it in our calendar because, like, I mean, first off,
It's 8 of us. It's gonna be 8. So yeah, we can just do that together.
but I'm just saying,
Friday, September
SOS
12th?
Band. Let me get y'all the exact date so that we can go ahead and
I
put
think
this
it's
in
Friday,
there.
December, September 12th.
Yeah, we doing that.
Okay, so the people that are on there
fire.
are on, but that's why I wanted to as soon as we started talking about this, I got excited because I was like, I can't wait to say this. So
SOS band.
Yeah, Music at the Intersection,
Music at the
2025.
Intersection 2025.
Friday,
Patti LaBelle.
September 12th.
De La Soul,
What?
SOS Band,
It's just Motown
Common and Pete
artists.
Rock, Leon Thomas, Lucky Day, the Womack Sisters.
Yo,
I love them.
I'm about to find me a black woman over there. I'm about to find me a black
But
woman.
and then here's the crazy part, you feel me? Look, that's the rest of the artists. I can't even read them.
No, we ain't going to that.
What?
But we ain't going to
So
that.
it is just like she said. It's 9/12 to 9/14. We need to put them in the calendar. If we have to pay, and let me know. I got my 100 whenever.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I think that we should go as a podcast and get a big Airbnb.
Yeah, okay.
And shoot the whole thing.
Oh, damn, I can't go.
Why?
I got my kids at.
I'm down as fuck.
Man, figure something, man.
I mean, that's a few months out. Can we switch them a week? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got a couple months. You got some months.
3 months out.
You got months to just...
It's 3 months and 11 days. It's June
It's the
1st.
Womack sisters.
No, and Lucky Day.
And Leon.
He gonna be Lucky Day. Gonna be pouring honey.
First off, let me just say, if he does that shit that he did at the Maxwell concert, me and him gonna have problems. I love you, Lucky. And I get it that you're trying to push our rhythm, but he did 2 songs from the old stuff. He just did Roll Some Mo and Over.
Nah, I'm cool.
Other than that, this nigga did all algorithm. When I tell you I was so fucking pissed, I was sitting in this
algorithm,
motherfucker.
though. I like algorithms cool,
Nigga,
though.
you do not like algorithm.
Okay.
He told you.
He know it's true because when we
might.
first listened to it, we said it was mids.
Okay.
And they said this nigga trying to get on this D'Angelo shit. We'd like to see what it's gonna grow into. That was what we said about the shit. This shit is not. It did not grow well.
Y'all have really good
went
memories.
back to it. I went back to it after I watched him do it live, and I said, "The fuck is this shit, Lucky?" And then you got all these hits. You got all these hits from all these other projects. Candy Drip is fire.
Candy
Oh
Drip.
You know what I'm saying?
Candy Drip
The
is on my-
album with
it's
Roll
on
Some
my
Mo,
playlist.
incredible. The EP in between with Yebba, the collaboration
with the women,
EP,
y'all
incredible.
love-
You literally
love
hadn't
it.
missed, and then you dropped this algorithm
Fire.
shit. Lucky, what you doing, nigga?
It was for the algorithm. He told you. It's for the algorithm.
It's
told
like
you.
I played that motherfucker. I like Soft. I like Diamonds and Teal. I like. There's probably 4 songs I really
played a
like.
few songs from there.
And I was just like, nigga, what is it? Bro? You better do some other shit at the intersections. Or I'm gonna go ahead just like I did with Duran. I'm going outside, hoping running Shea Universe.
You know, I
That
like.
is, I don't mean to laugh because that wasn't funny.
It was funny. It was good.
I think it's funny that Sing Rayla is really like trying to figure out how she gonna have this conversation.
Well, I already sent a text to my mama like,
She like,
okay, listen.
listen. We got time.
We gotta go.
We got time.
But we need to plan
Listen.
our tickets soon.
Yes.
And we need to start looking for the Airbnb. Like, I'll put some stuff in the group chat. We need to do it. If we all gonna go collectively, we can catch the train
I'm
like
with
Sharella
that.
said. And then literally it's a cheap trip.
Yeah, nah,
Because
for real.
the tickets, that's a 3-day concert. Literally, the $100 gets you the all weekend.
3-day. Oh, we
It's
can
a-
have
it's a-
fun
it's a
together.
festival. It's a festival.
Oh, that'd
And
be fun.
shout out to he, him, Curtis. I already got the restaurants lined up when we go down there. So I've been working on this all week.
Man, tell your mama to look out, man.
Hey,
she can look out for a nigga.
Tell him St. Louis. St.
For
Louis.
the content.
The Rhythm and Brunch podcast coming St. Louis.
St. Louis
September
takeover.
12th through the 14th. We inside y'all.
Okay,
Wait a minute, hold on.
Is she fun, especially?
Yeah, all right.
Nah, let them know again.
I'm inside. I'm an insider.
You make it seem like
We're
you said.
insiders.
Dude, he make it seem like I said
Oh, I
niggas of
thought
St.
he
Louis.
said, wait a minute.
Niggas of St.
I
Louis.
thought you said inside her.
No, I said inside
Like,
you. You.
Wait a minute.
Niggas of St. Louis.
No. That's what you make it sound like I said. This nigga make it sound like I said that. What the fuck?
just look.
Niggas of
highlight
St.
the
Louis.
dreads and all.
We're going to be inside you September 12th through the 14th.
We're coming.
Literally.
St. Louis,
We're
we're
coming twice.
Oh, God, I hate y'all.
That'd be fire.
But put it in the calendar.
Yes,
put
let's
it in
put
the
it in the
calendar. Let's do it. Let's figure it out. I think first off, a trip together is going to be incredible.
Yeah,
We
that'd be
got
fun.
so many shooters. Me, Mello, TJ. We're going to have content out the yin yang. This is where we can interview people at the festival when the people that we don't want to watch are on. We got like 6 mics between us.
Yeah.
We can
Figure
literally
it out.
separate and go and really make some waves, man. We need some cards. You know, maybe if we could find a brunch and crash a brunch down there or something. You know what I'm saying?
We'll figure it out. I got some people in St. Louis for sure. So yeah, we can get some people up.
And I ain't missing Leon
and they got
Thomas
money.
again.
And they got
I
money,
ain't missing Leon again. This nigga's him.
I would love to see Leon Thomas.
I would
That'd be
too,
great.
and
That'd be
Lucky
great.
Day.
And
Oh.
Lucky Day too. I never
But
seen
the
Lucky
real
Day
one is
either.
the SOS band.
For
Yeah,
real,
that's
y'all
The
where
real
got
one
you
is
got
the
me. That is
SOS
where you
band.
got me. And
The SOS
you said
band is-
Aretha too?
No, Patty.
Patty.
Aretha,
But
rest in
then you
peace.
know Common and Pete
yes,
Rock.
yes.
Common and Pete Rock's album fire. Like
Yeah,
that.
it is.
Nah, we
No,
gonna be
it
hip hopping.
is.
We're gonna be hip hopping. Before we get the fuck out of here.
I gotta ask something really sly quick.
Yeah.
This is just to me, bro. This is just me and your mission, bro. I don't know how we gonna do this. We gotta use your hood food review thing, right? And we gotta get see if we can sneak somehow agree Patty to cook something for you.
Oh my God. Yeah. Yo, can we get an
ain't cooking on
exclusive patty
tour.
pie? Can we get
I
an
know she ain't
exclusive
cooking
patty
on tour,
pie?
but she
Hey,
gotta
She ain't
eat,
gonna be
right?
cooking
what
on
if we
tour.
I
what
don't
if
think
we
she get McDonald's, you
Hey,
know,
what
some
if we
shit like
get
that.
Patty
We can figure out
LaBelle to come
something.
eat soul food with us at Sweetie Pies? I know you want something,
That's
Patty.
great. Or at least
I
have
know
Patty
you want
eat
something,
with us.
Patty.
Hey, at least eat with
least eat with us,
eat
I know
with
you
us.
want something, Patty.
That would be fire. At least eat.
Leon, you want a chicken sandwich? What's up, man?
I
Lucky
mean,
day, I know you like
I want
honey.
you to
We
say-
got a honey biscuit out here,
Hey, yo.
nigga. I know you like honey, nigga.
Anyway, before we get the fuck out of here with you saying all this shit to this nigga, niggas from St. Louis making an announcement.
We
and shit.
inside you.
Real quick, I have a easy but hard question to ask.
I'm ready.
Oh God.
Rapid fire.
Juvenile.
Top three, yes. Okay.
Juvenile.
Yes, top three to
Duran Bernard.
Okay.
And I got to double check on the third one.
All right, Mello.
Real quick.
Duran, Juvenile, Toby, and Igwe.
There's a theme. There's a theme here. Sing Rayla, what you got?
Yebba. DeBarge. Solo. Only him and Keys, nigga. You can't beat that. Sounding the same way he did 30 years ago. And John Holiday, who was an opera star, a black opera star. He's amazing.
I'm hip. I'm hip to John Holiday. My top three is very controversial, but there is a theme here. First of all, Duran Bernard, I feel like he's had the best one that I've ever seen, and it's almost agreed that he's had one of the best. Just the presentation overall, and he's like one of the early ones. Hell yeah, Duran Bernard, Tiny Desk, amazing introduction for anyone, for him too. Usher and Snow Allegra is my controversial one.
Okay.
Snow
No,
Allegra.
I liked hers.
Because I feel like
He
she
should
got,
like it too, because she whispering.
But
I
nah.
feel like she kind of got exposed.
Not kinda.
So here's that's why it's controversial. She got exposed a little bit, but
Without all the tools.
The
and
vibrato tools.
but I mean, it was just good.
She
good
was
music,
nervous.
man.
I got my other
You
ones.
singing every song.
I got a
love
tie.
her, Tiny Desk.
I agree about Usher, but I don't want to forget about the GOAT of Tiny Desk, T-Pain.
Oh, yeah.
I just don't agree. I just would never agree with that.
And
ever.
that's okay, man. But
and I love him,
T-Pain
too.
T-Pain is literally, until like recently, been the reason that Tiny Desk got put on the map.
Yep.
And then
Yeah.
he had that
Oh,
second
absolutely.
Tiny Desk where he came back and showed off. And also, T-Pain broke the internet because everyone said that he couldn't sing.
Right.
And he came in and proved the point. And listen, he might not be blowing on this
Okay, all right,
motherfucker,
all right. Just thank you for. Thank
But
you.
he
You said
doesn't
that for me.
need the auto tune to sing.
I
And that's what
agree
we
with
assumed
that.
for years.
And also, that's
I
not
agree
what he
with
did
that.
in the first place anyway.
Right.
We didn't know
But
T-Pain
most
for
people
doing
don't
that
know
anyway.
that.
Whatever. But I do agree with that though. He does not need it to be able to sing. I do agree with that. But he just wasn't.
Am I going to listen to him sing? Am I going to
He
listen
ain't
to
no
a whole
Snow
album?
Allegra.
No.
You know?
Man,
He ain't no Snow Allegra,
y'all
nigga.
gassing. That lo-fi version of all them hits
Incredible.
that he did, that was so fucking dope.
I
That
agree.
shit was ill.
I agree.
I feel like that was definitely more with less type shit. That was showing you that like I don't care that I'm not. I don't have the vocal range of fucking Daniel Caesar and her. It's all good. But y'all know these fucking hits that I'm about to do. And y'all ain't never
know.
heard them like this before. That shit was dope.
And I'm proving a point.
I'm proving,
Everybody
yeah.
says that I can't.
Yes.
You know, I got
He
vocal
definitely did
lessons.
that.
I really have been outside singing. And T-Pain set the tone for years and years and years on the
All
most
right.
popular.
That's what I'm saying. Like, okay, like, come on, my nigga. Like, yeah,
chill out.
relax. Like, you got to relax.
Years and
Now y'all
years
hate
and
Anyway.
It
Like,
was.
cut
He
it
was the
out.
most popular podcast for T. He was the reason that they started going viral. He was the biggest.
Anyway, all right. On that note, we are the Rhythm Brunch podcast. Thank everyone for tuning in.
Y'all
and
niggas is
fucking
not
with
gonna
us.
disrespect T-Pain like this.
We are talking about Tiny Desk because Alex Isley is going to have one up pretty soon, and we are going to be looking
And
to
I
see
hope
how
she's naked.
sexy.
But
There's one other
She gonna be
thing.
naked in
There's
that
one other thing.
She gonna be naked.
Hey, if we win the KCPCA, we love y'all. Thank you.
If we don't,
Thank you. If we
love
don't
y'all.
win, we love y'all.
No, we love
But
y'all.
thank you for putting us here. Thank you for allowing us to be here. We love you.
Someone who don't ask for favors. I do way too many favors. Party, famous party.
Look, hey, all the favors that I'm doing.